Boston's community health centers have been leading the way in promoting wellness. That certainly goes for the Dimock Center in Roxbury. To tell us about the 5th anniversary for its Road to Wellness event is a guest from one of the partner groups, the Director of Youth and Community Engagement with the Boston Athletic Association, Suzanne Walmsley. Thank you very much for being with us, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you for having me.
When I hear Boston Athletic Association, I think of the marathon and all those people who run 26 miles. So what does that have to do with the neighborhood health center?
Exactly, and that's a perfect question. It's one that we've wanted to answer by our participation. So our goal in working with the Dimock Center and working with HoodFit is to provide an access point to the sport for people who may not have thought that they were runners or haven't had an access point. And so when we were invited to participate in this engagement, we jumped at the opportunity to be able to work with new and aspiring runners.
Well, a lot of us don't really automatically think of ourselves as runners. So how do you get people to take a first step, especially young people that you work with?
Exactly. So the partnership has been wonderful because each of us have brought different assets to it. So the BAA, we've been able to come and help support some of the trainings, and they have been led by Gail Henville, who's a member of the community, and by her reaching out to specific people within the community, bringing them out to our trainings, and getting people started really in a very straightforward and simple way. We meet them where they're at. Some people start by walking, some people start by running. So by being able to get everybody together in that environment, starting where they're at, and getting ready for the race, it's been a great way to get people moving.
Well, just about anybody with legs knows how to run, but what about the train? I mean, how do you get people to overcome things like, I run one block and then I feel like I'm too tired to continue?
Oh, exactly. And that's I think the key is to say, you know, for today you do what you can do, and we try and do a little bit more the next time. And Gail is a tremendous motivator in that way. So she sets the expectations right away that, you know, we'll start with where you're at, and our goal is to improve a little bit more each week. And we start in June with the trainings to get up to the 5K distance by the time the race rolls around on September 7th.
So why do people stick to it, you think?
I think they stick to it for a couple of reasons. The number one being the community. It's a great group of people that come out to support the trainings. We have a solid mass every week, and the encouragement that you get from others to be able to come out and accomplish something with the group that you may not have thought you could do on your own. And people support one another throughout it all. So once you get into that environment, it's contagious and people want to come back.
Well, it's long been established that, you know, that running, it helps you burn calories, it can prevent cardiovascular problems. But what about coping with stress?
Yes, running is a terrific way to cope with stress. And we find that with people that are coming out, you can literally, as you're getting into the run, you can start to focus on your breathing, start to focus on the effort that you're putting into it. And then just that feeling of accomplishing something at the end helps kind of take your mind off some things that might be weighing heavy. And then we all know the science of it shows that it does have actual physical benefits to helping reduce the stress levels that you're feeling. So it does definitely contribute in that way.
This is being in the news. We're talking with Suzanne Walmsley from the Boston Athletic Association. Suzanne, you've been at these events for the past few years. What's it like?
It is a celebration. It really is a celebration of community, a celebration of the accomplishments of the folks that are coming to participate. And it's an opportunity for people to come out and challenge themselves. And we know that when people challenge themselves and have success, it empowers them to take on other challenges in their lives. And so you feel that at the end of the race. There's a lot of high-fiving and everyone's cheering for each other. There's music and a fitness pavilion sponsored by Tufts Health Plan. And so we have just a really wonderful celebration out there during the race and after the race is over.
Well, two more important details: when it's happening and what people can do if they want to register.
Right, so the race itself will take place on Saturday, September 7th. It starts and finishes on the campus of the Dimock Center, which is 55 Dimock Street. And people can register online on the website, and it's free to every member in the community. That's been an important piece of the partnership, is being able to keep that free, and that's something that's been driven by HoodFit and the Dimock with support of the BAA, to be able to keep that free. And so people can just go on and register or come that day if they don't register in advance and sign up that day. And they can walk. There's a 2-mile walk or a 5K run, and they can just come out and celebrate with us.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Suzanne Walmsley from the Boston Athletic Association.